The idea that love is more than words invites us to explore its complexity. Love is vast, infinite, and cannot be bound by the constraints of language. Words are symbols that attempt to express emotions, but they are limited. What happens when words fail us? When we find ourselves standing at the edge of an emotion too great to describe? Love, in its purest form, is a feeling that defies articulation. It is not something you can neatly categorize or place into a box. It stretches beyond the reach of any one language, transcending the boundaries that words impose on our understanding of affection. When we love someone, we can say the words, but often the truest expression of our feelings comes in the quiet moments, in the sacrifices we make for them, in the way we look at them when words aren't enough. It is in the depths of our being that love grows and flourishes. And it is in that same place where words simply cannot follow. Love is more than the utterance of a few simple syllables. What truly defines love is the way it persists, even in silence. Love is not always about speaking, but about being. It's about being there when words fail, when there's nothing to say, but everything to feel. In the spaces where words are unnecessary, love flourishes. It is a quiet presence, a consistent force that reassures even in the absence of language. Sometimes, the mere presence of someone can say more than any elaborate sentence could. It's in the way we hold each other when times are tough, in the comfort found in simply sharing a moment without saying a word. The profoundness of love is felt in these silent exchanges. The touch of a hand, the brush of a cheek, the look in someone's eyes can convey volumes about what words cannot. Words may fail, but love never does. It speaks through the heart, it communicates through touch, and it speaks through shared experiences. These silent exchanges are often more intimate than anything verbal could ever be. They remind us that love is Zen. In relationships, we often hear that actions speak louder than words, and this adage rings true when it comes to love. Love is a feeling that demands action to be truly realized. It's easy to say, "I love you," but what happens when you back those words up with real actions? Love is in the little things, holding someone's hand during a difficult moment, listening when they need to talk, sacrificing your own comfort for their well-being. These actions do not require words to convey the deep affection and care one feels. Love is about being there for someone, not just in words, but in deeds. It is about showing up, consistently and reliably, without the need for constant verbal affirmation. True love is measured by what you do, not by what you say. The words are nice, but it's the actions that matter in the long run. When you give without expecting anything in return, when you go out of your way to make someone feel valued, that's when love speaks the loudest. It doesn't need to shout to. But love is also far more than just showing up and doing things for one another. It's also about understanding, patience, and empathy. It's about recognizing when someone is struggling, even if they don't say it, and offering support anyway. Sometimes love is the quiet understanding that no words are needed because you can sense what the other person is feeling. It's an emotional connection that runs deeper than what can be conveyed through conversation. Love requires you to see beyond the surface, to understand someone's heart, their needs, and their fears, without them having to speak it out loud. It's about giving space when needed, holding them close when they need comfort, and respecting their individuality, even when you are close. Love is not just about what is said, it's about what is felt, even when those feelings are never fully expressed. It's a constant dialogue of empathy and care, a bond that doesn't always require words to be understood. The power of love lies in its ability to transcend not only language, but also time and distance. We often think of love as something that can only be expressed when we are physically present. But love has a way of existing beyond those limitations. A person can be far away, and yet their love can still reach us, comfort us, and remind us of their presence. Love exists in memories, in the warmth of a shared experience, in the thought of someone that lingers even after they've gone. It is in the way we carry pieces of our loved ones with us, even when they are not physically near. Love survives distances, transcends time, and continues to thrive even when the people we care for are far from us. In these moments, words may be scarce, but the love is still there. It continues to be expressed through actions, through the way we think of them, through the way we hold them in our hearts, long after they've left our presence. Love does not require constant verbal communication. It exists in the phrase, more than words, more than love, also extends to our relationship with ourselves. Often we find it easier to express love for others, yet struggle to show love to ourselves. We may say kind words to others, but forget to say them to ourselves. Love is not only something we give to others, it is something we must also give to ourselves. It's about recognizing our own worth, appreciating who we are, and accepting ourselves with all our flaws and imperfections. This kind of self-love is just as important as the love we offer to others, for without it, we cannot fully give or receive love. Self-love requires action too. It's about taking care of our own needs, setting boundaries, and recognizing that we deserve happiness and peace. It's about being kind to ourselves when we make mistakes and offering compassion when we fall short. True love involves loving ourselves first, and once we do, we become better able to love others. It's a deep, quiet love that doesn't always need to